welcome in. So, what I will be offering a love reading with intuitive call that I have lovingly co-created with the divine. So, let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Oh, here we have our first one. You are fully supported and protected by the divine. So, at all times and in all ways, you are infinitely, eternally, divinely protected. That's a beautiful way to start our reading. What other messages do we have here? Embrace change. So, hopefully, this is coming in. Change is the only inevitable constant in life, and though that is easy for me to speak about, that's not actually as easy to process. Change is scary, right? Moving from one thing to the next through uncertainty is not always easy to navigate. Let's see what else Spirit has here for us. My beautiful collective of sacred lovely loves. Ooh. So now we have deepest soul level. So you are a deep feeling individual, but there may be something else that this is in reference to. So let's see what comes up here next. A surprise is coming. So get ready because the universe has a surprise with your name on it. And deepest soul level, ooh, let's see what comes up here next. We actually have a funny one, which is when pigs fly. So maybe this surprise isn't something that you are wanting to accept or receive. It may be a surprise to you, but it may be like, oh damn, like no, no, that sort of vibe. This is indicating lyrics from a song, and the lyrics are, you could be the lover, I'll be the fighter babe. If I'm the blunt, you could be the lighter babe. Fired up writer baby, you could be the quote. If I'm the lyric baby, you could be the note. Record that. So this is a song, I think it's Sure Thing by Miguel, if I'm not mistaken. But this means that someone wants to be your equal half. And the fact that it says record that and about a note, this may even indicate that you are connected to an individual telepathically and through music, the lyrics and songs, just like this one that showed up here. Now we have lead and love, but stand strong on your convictions. So make sure you are standing 10 toes on business when you connect with this individual, and follow your intuitive guidance to what you want to have occur for you within this connection. Oh no. We have another song lyric, and it is Why You So Obsessed With Me by Mariah Carey. So somebody may be obsessed with you or borderline obsessed with you. And I don't want to necessarily think of it in a bad way, but the fact that when pigs fly here came up, that may be indicating that somebody is overstepping their bounds and they are not exactly who it is or what it is that you would like to connect or align with at this time. Why you so obsessed with me? Everybody knows. So now we have mind blown over you, and you is underlined there. So you may just be that, I guess, like the opposites attract. So I did do a reading before this, and that was one of the things that came up. It was speaking about how there may be cultural difference, wealth difference, racial difference, or you may even live on two opposite sides of the world. You may just operate differently. Like one person may be more in the 3D and one person may be more in the 5D. But either way, they are completely, I would say smitten. That is the word that came up. They are smitten over you. Whoever this person is coming through in this reading, they are completely smitten over you. They are mind blown over you. Like, damn, where did you come from? Who did you come from? Where did you grow up? Like, they want to know everything about you. They are mind blown over what it is that they know, so they can't even fathom the things that they don't know about you and what makes you who it is that you are. So we have observing you from afar, heavy, in order to know you better, to offer you a pleasant surprise. So someone does want to offer you a surprise, and I don't know how it's gonna hit, when it comes through for you. But the only thing that I can say is that you will know to be mindful and use your discernment with anyone that you connect or align with. And, ooh, this is kind of intimate. Make the canvas speak, handle me carefully. And that also is a song lyric from Tyla. The song title is ART. So there may be lyrics in any of the songs that had come through this reading that could offer you more messages that align. The songs themselves may hold meaning or synchronicity to somebody that you had connected to in the past, or you will futuristically. But either way, this is a deep, infinite soul bond. And so that may mean that this person is like a twin flame or soulmate. Let's see if we can get maybe like 2 more messages. I have a spot here and a spot here. I hope this is sounding good and showing up well on screen. I haven't even taken the time to look and see what's going on. But for our collective. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it 100. I didn't put it in the video, but I dropped all of these, like they flew out of the deck. So that may mean that somebody is holding something back right now, right? They're wearing a false mask. Maybe they are a secret admirer with hidden emotions. When they get the opportunity to speak to you and tell you exactly how it is that they feel, it could be like word vomit where they are just spewing everything out to you and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Why did I say that? You know what I mean? Like that sort of vibe. But let's get into these messages. There's a lot more than 2, so please bear with me. I only wanted this to be a short kind of read, but we'll see what else came through here. So we have early to late 50s and 60s. That may be somebody's age now, currently, the person that is connected to you, or when you come into union and have this deep soul level bond and connection, you may be in your early to late 50s and 60s. So do take the messages as they are resonant and apply for you specifically. Now we have homegrown love built from the ground up. There's a song by Dan and Shay, and it's called From the Ground Up, and it hits on your heartstrings. So definitely check out the lyrics to this song. But that means that you're gonna be building your foundation on love and on true love, right? Because why are you going to build a foundation on something that isn't true? So that's a beautiful message to receive. Now we have overcoming anxiety and uncertainty. I did speak about that uncertainty, and even going back to the previous reading that I did, the very first message that came out was fear overrides logic. So in regards to you or this person that's connected to you, fear right now may be overriding logic, and that kind of aligns with me saying they're holding back. They're not allowing for you, they're holding their cards close to their chest. They're not allowing for you to know how it is that they really feel, but maybe that's the surprise that will be coming through, is for them to be like, look, I can't hold back anymore, and I need to let you know, regardless if this goes anywhere or not, I'm losing sleep, I can't eat, whatever the case may be. So here we have plot twist, life-changing vibes. You may not be where it is that you want to be in your life currently, and this person may come in to offer you great change. If this isn't in terms of love, this may even be in terms of work or career and a lifestyle change, as far as coming into union with knowing how to budget, how to finance yourself, having that stable financial income. Now we have Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. So this may either be your zodiac sign, the zodiac sign of the person that's coming through this reading. It may indicate a time period that something comes into fruition or cultivation as well. So do be mindful of that. And I did want to mention that the early to late 50s and 60s, and even the zodiac sign, it does not have to be connected to you or this person, okay? There are so many individuals that I am pulling threads of energy for, so not every message will align. Now we have Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. So there may actually be more than one person in your energy field at this time. Again, if these zodiac signs do not align or connect, they may to something that will be occurring for you or has already occurred. Something may start cultivating in a certain season and come into fruition in another. Now we have rags to riches, luxury lifestyle. Somebody wants to spoil you in more ways than one. And we had that plot twist, life-changing vibes, right? So maybe you've been sacrificing and you've been the one that is providing empathy and compassion, either for this person or just in general in life for everyone. And they are so smitten and mind blown over you, and the fact that you are even just able to stand on business and do what it is that you need to without actually having that energy of receiving. They want to be the one though to change your life with that plot twist and bring you from rags to riches. That's pretty awesome that somebody wants to take care of you like that, in that way, because not everybody has that. Now we have 0 fucks given, 0 apologies. You can see there's a $ on there for the fucks, excuse me for saying that, but that may mean that you and this other person have a divine contract of work that you are supposed to be doing here in this reality. The fact that so many of the music cards came through, you or someone else may be musically inclined. Someone may sing, someone else may play the guitar, somebody may play the piano. You may come into union or reunion with each other in order to reach humanity in a different regard. And the skill set that you hold and the skill set that this person holds together is going to be that plot twist, life-changing vibes, and will take you both from rags to riches. Do take the messages as they align and apply specifically for you. Now we have trouble in paradise. So this person may, in fact and indeed, or you, be going through a refinement period or a transition of growth in regards to finances. So there may be a lack of finances at this time, or there may be somebody that has intentionally come in between this connection because they are aware of the level of depth that it holds over you and this other individual person, and they are trying to intercede and intercept on that connection. Do be mindful and take those messages as they apply. But either way, this person, like, they don't give a F about what anyone thinks, feels, says, etc. It may even be that they have been conditioned to believe a certain thing and they're overcoming that condition, or they are moving out of cycles that no longer serve them. There may even be or have been a karmic person or work obligations that could be like a third party in this situation that have kept you from coming into alignment before now. So next we have love potion, intense passion, and incredible communication and intimacy. So that means that communication is coming. And of course we had some messages here about intimacy, but intimacy can mean so many beautiful things, right? Maybe you are that person and you are waiting for that soft, grounded, protective, safe love. And that's what this person will be coming in to provide for you. I also wanted to mention, like, this person, because they are mind blown over you and you hit different than anyone else, like, they may think that you put a love spell over them because they've never felt this way before. Like, you are that one that is indescribable and unforgettable, like literally unforgettable. May have even tried and attempted to overcome thinking about you if you are in a state of separation, because it may be hard for them to think about you in that way and hold you in that loving energy because you are not in communication at this time. So I have a card over there of one of the other ones that I made, and it speaks about how they're doing life, right? And all of a sudden throughout their day you keep popping up in their mind. How do you do that? They think that you have cast this spell on them, but it's not that. It's your magnetic attraction, and also the fact that if you are divine counterparts, there is always a red thread of fate that keeps you connected, regardless if you are in a perceived state of separation or not. So I just wanted to mention that. Now we have blank canvas vibes. So that means that this person wants to write the next chapter with you. And that next chapter can be written with both of you. You hold the pen and the key to your future and your destiny. So now we have activate and embrace self-empowerment. These messages, the blank canvas vibes and this one, came through a reading that I did yesterday. I didn't post it, but that just allows for me to know that the energy of the collective is indeed and in fact coming through here in this reading. Activate the empowerment of yourself. So that can even mean leaning in on self-love, right? Because self-love is the catalyst to deeper, more meaningful relationships. So allow for yourself to lean in on self-love, and it doesn't have to be something extravagant, right? Just allowing for yourself to remain in positive energy is a form of self-love. To have and hold a positive mindset about this current situation, or if it was something that has happened in the past. And if you are interested in aligning and connecting again with this individual, you will need to remain in the highest vibrational frequency. So you want to make sure that you are manifesting from the right aligned divine design. So now we have radical choice and decision to trust in to trust in new beginnings and try something different. So maybe what you have been attempting has not worked out for you up until now, but you are still, like trucking along and following your inner voice, your inner calling at this time. It might be that you are tunnel vision focused on what it is that you want to manifest, but something else is pulling you, like another dream that would need to be explored. It could even be from your childhood, like a childhood dormant dream. Again, it may have to do with music, writing, singing, dancing, just being in creation mode to allow for yourself to be in that flowful vibe and energy at this time. Our last message here is life is too short for fake butter, cheese, and people. So maybe this person is coming in wearing a false mask. Maybe they are pulling on your energy in a way that they had from the past, but maybe you have currently at this time outgrown them, the situation, or connection. It may be that someone is wearing a false mask and they're not showing up in the fullness of what it is that they should. So maybe they are feeling you on a loving or romantic vibe, but they're gonna slide in with that surprise of, oh, hey, I see that you are attempting to have financial security and stability for yourself, and I have this opportunity. If you are willing and available, this is here for you, but underlying is a tone of, unconditional love for you in a certain regard. So on the top of the deck, we have justice, fairness, and balance. Remember how I said that somebody may have come in between this connection? This person may have even gone to somebody outside of themselves for advice, like externally, obviously, to someone who could have been wounded. They could be wearing the false mask, and they may be kicking themselves like, damn, I went to someone who was still wounded. They didn't heal from things that have happened in their past, and that's the jaded lens of perception that I received advice from, and they may want to come running back in to rectify a situation that should have never occurred in the manner that it had. On the bottom of the deck, we have Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. So this is your reading. These are your messages. Thank you for joining me here. I look forward to what Spirit has for you next. Bye for now.